All right. Up at the 12 o'clock position, we have our red Terran player.
OGS SuperNova.
OGS SuperNova. You know, it's really different hearing that when you know the face behind the voice. And he is just as cool as he sounds. And he actually sounds like that all the time when he talks. It's pretty cool. He does. It's awesome. In the meantime, we have our blue Protoss.
DSA Killer.
I have to stop obsessing over the Street Fighter voice guy, don't I? There's Killer. He needs a win to stay in GSL this season.
Thank you to Intel and G-Skills
Oh, yeah.
for sponsoring us this season. You're awesome.
Definitely. Intel and G-Skill. Processors and RAM. Like peanut butter and jelly for the bread that is your computer case, Kelly.
Oh my god.
How about that?
You're turning into an Artosis.
Scouting probe coming out right now for Killer. It's a killer probe. Look out. Although Huck really has a killer probes.
Yeah.
Man.
He was the first guy who actually popularized that killer probe. That's why they named it Huck Probe. In honor of him.
As a Terran player, that's one of my least favorite things in the world. I'm just trying to build a barracks.
Truly going for that gas. Be interesting. I mean, I know I keep going on and on about it, but I really like early bio bay. Early bio play from Terran player against a Protoss player.
Me too. What I like to do against Protoss, I like to go for, you know, usually 2 racks expand. I like to put on the pressure with the Marauders early. Then I usually add on like 3 more barracks before I do anything else. 3 more barracks engineering bay, get the upgrades going, and just get a huge amount of bio, especially in close positions like this. You can do so much damage to Protoss. If you can hit right when they
Looks
have,
like he's going for that fast expansion immediately though. Dropping down a reactor onto his barracks, saving that money up.
That's interesting.
400 minerals.
Yeah, so he just wants to have a lot of Marines with that expansion, it looks like. Although, it's not something you see too often. No, getting a 2nd and a 3rd barracks, actually.
Oh my god. SuperNova.
This
Why you lie to me?
This might be one of those 50 food timing pushes we see sometimes. Usually that does start with the tech lab first on the barracks, though, but SuperNova switching it up a little bit there.
Well, this also actually depends on how much gas the Protoss has.
Yeah, he has 2 gas.
So maybe SuperNova thinks to himself, okay, 2 gas, it's not going to be 4 gate. My army is going to be pretty safe. His army is not going to be bigger than my army.
Yeah, if he can avoid getting split by force fields too badly, can do very well.
Actually puts that bunker down right at the front of his base.
So possibly thinking of expanding instead, I guess.
Stargate coming out for Killer though. Really interesting.
Yeah.
Last week during Codas, we saw very sick play against Jinro. Hong Yun Prime actually used double Phoenix, a proxy Stargate, and he just proxy Phoenixes in to harass Jinro so much, and Jinro just couldn't hold the pressure.
That's true. I mean, with the speed that you can get Phoenix out right now, you know, combined with Chrono Boost, people are worried a lot about the impact that would have against Zerg, but really against any race. It can have a huge impact if you can fly around that quickly, pick off SCVs, just kind of general harass. You have complete knowledge, you have complete map control. It looks like it's going to be a Void Ray, though, for TSL Killer.
Not really sure that it's the best choice you can have when you're going up against a Terran player. Of course, Terrans do have Marines, which are really effective against Void Ray.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is with the build that SuperNova is going right now, getting the Marine Shields, getting Stim as well with that, it's going to be a build that it can actually handle Void Rays pretty well. Usually if I see someone going Void Rays when I'm doing a 3-racks build, it kind of makes me a little bit warm and happy on the inside, because I know that I'm going to probably have enough Marines to handle that.
Here comes the early aggression from Killer. Well,
he doesn't have enough to really do any damage.
Yeah, SuperNova will be doing well for this. Look at that, he already has 2 SCVs over there ready to repair. Void Ray coming in, charging up. But Marines are going to target down that Void Ray very soon. Let's hope he doesn't lose that Void Ray, because that is so expensive for him to invest in so early into game.
That Void Ray got really low, 34 hit points. And all that SuperNova really lost was that bunker.
Well, right now Killer actually does see the bio army that SuperNova has, so he's gonna want to make a decision now whether to play defensive, get a couple of sentries up, or go aggressive. But it looks like he wants to be aggressive over here. Zealots coming in, tanking the shots from Marauders and Marines. A couple of Stalkers out on the field, loses one Void Ray.
Yeah, one Void Ray does go down. SuperNova has a good amount of Marines, but not enough to really pursue at this point. That's why he is pulling back, I would imagine. And it looks like that Void Ray taking out the supply depot there, but it does allow a nice concave for SuperNova moving in. Can he take down the Void Ray? It's getting very low. The Void Ray does go down. SuperNova chasing it down, but here comes another Void Ray from Killer.
Steampack actually coming out just in time for it.
Yeah.
Right now he's going to have concussive shell, so he's going to want to come in very soon. I think Killer would really want to get sentries so he can wall off when this Bio Army tries to get up his ramp.
Yeah, he's really going to need to go on the defensive now. SuperNova has a huge force coming over. Killer does have a couple Void Rays and a good amount of gateway units. 2 sentries at my count right now. And SuperNova expanding behind this push as well. Have to see how it goes. He's going to possibly stim in.
Well, he sees the sentries. He knows the force is going to break his army into half. He tries to move up. If I was him, I wouldn't want to go in, I guess.
That's a good decision. It's usually pretty risky to move in on a map like this up that ramp. So right now he's just going to sort of set up a nice contain outside of his opponent's base. Make sure that expansion is nice and secure.
Well, Killer looks like he's going to be behind on this match. Seems he can't expand. His army is not big enough to fight SuperNova at the moment. He's going to move out. I don't think he should move out.
Yeah, this is going to be not the best decision. Maybe there are 3 Void Rays, so there is that. Between 3 and 4 Void Rays is a number where it starts to get really, really scary for Terran or really any other race. One Marauder, he was left hanging. Marauders hate being left hanging.
Gonna go back and get loaded into the bunkers.
Killer not really able to attack into that quite yet.
Actually, you're absolutely right. With that amount of Void Ray, he could have done some serious damage there. Plus, SuperNova is going for heavy Marauders.
Yeah, I'm really surprised we're not seeing more Marines, but here comes the Void Rays. Going back for just a moment. I think he did. Yeah, he did indeed stim. Nearly all those units, I believe.
He's actually building a star power right now, wanting to get the medivac up to heal his units as soon as possible.
Yeah, suddenly SuperNova, a little bit of a tight spot. There are 4 Void Rays out. Guardian Shield goes up. Nice force field, splitting the army of SuperNova in half. This could be very bad. There's a good amount of Zealots in there doing damage. And here's where that high amount of Void Rays really gets scary. There's down to just 3 of them left, though. And actually, Killer losing 2 Void Rays. I thought that was going to go a little bit differently. Killer really needs to pull back. He's letting those Void Rays just sit in there.
He's targeting down the Marines, though. Marines are getting taken down really fast by Killer's Void Ray. But 2 more Marines are on the field. They're going to go ahead and load inside the medivac. Tries to take down the Zealot. Oh, Killer says GG!
Wow. So there you go. SuperNova getting a win 2-0 over TSL Killer. That expression pretty much says it all.
Sums up how he
So
feels.
close.
Well, that was actually very good because Killer at the same time was trying to micro his Void Rays on the Marines, which was the only thing that could stop him.
Yep. He almost had it.
Almost.
SuperNova won that game, but he really put himself at a big risk by not building really enough Marines. He did not have enough Marines.
That was such a big investment in Marauders.
Absolutely. Yeah. You're a lucky guy, SuperNova. Keep that in mind. Remember this game.
Well, so today we actually saw a lot of very good match, and we see
did.
how Terrans have... I think they are all playing very conservative today, you might say.
Yeah, really not a whole lot of aggressiveness from our Terran players today. Just playing kind of safe, kind of stable. Really, SuperNova is probably our most aggressive Terran today, I would say.
Yeah, plus his bio push. I mean, that build. Killer saw that expansion.
Let's take a look at today's match results, though.
We're going to have I Am Losira 2-0 Liquid Hug, Linux for You 2-0 SC Virus, Slayer's Alicia 2-0 TSL Rain, SuperNova from OGS 2-0 TSL Killer. Everyone 2-0ing today.
Yeah, I know. Wow, this was really fast. This is a fast day of GSL. The games themselves.
Tomorrow, Tastosis is going to bring to you OGS MC versus Hongyun Prime. Start till July versus OGS Nada. And I think on Thursday, it's going to be Sunzani versus SC for you. Fox Lean versus Any Pro Prime.
July versus Nada.
Wow, tomorrow.
July versus Nada. I am going to be in the audience for sure for that one. And MC versus Hangen. It's a PvP, but that's going to be awesome. Wow, actually, tomorrow...
Definitely, because both of them have very different playing styles.
They really do, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how those two Protoss Titans clash. Don't miss the GSL tomorrow with Code S with Tastosis. It's been an awesome day casting with you today, Kelly. I've had a lot of fun with my first time.
Okay, and well, thank you for coming out here on such short notice.
You're welcome.
Code's finals are going to be at CMB Expo at Hall at Daejeon, 3 p.m. March 19th. So if you guys are in Korea, you definitely need to go there.
It's totally worth coming out here, guys. Korea is awesome. The food is amazing. The people are all super friendly and great. And there's tons of StarCraft.
Yeah.
There's people like Kelly and I. There's Tastosis.
Thank you to Intel and G-Skills.
Huge thanks.
Huge thanks.
Yep.
And I think we're done for today. This is Kelly, and I'm casting with your new Code caster.
This is Doa. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been the GSL Code A. Today.
Your first GSL Code.
My first GSL Code A.
You're going to see us again on Wednesday.
That's right. Tune back in on Wednesday for more awesome Code A action.
Yeah, and remember to tune in tomorrow for Code S action. Oh, so good. I'm going to be here.
Code S. I can't wait. So this is going to be it. Big thanks again for watching from Kelly and I here at the GOM TV studios. This was GSL Code A. You guys have a great day. Keep playing StarCraft 2.